Sorry, I actually turned off my camera again. Keeps happening to me. Anyway, this is the back of the unit. Up here is here's the front. Here's the just thought find this interesting. 10/10/02 was the build date, and here's the back of the unit. Now, when I say install, basically you have, I don't know if you can see it that well, but you have 3 different connectors. You've got a harness that goes in here, a harness that goes in there, and a harness that goes in there. And they just plug, the back of the standard radio unit looks exactly the same, except you don't have this, you don't have that, and you don't have this little thing right here. Everything else looks exactly the same. These connectors are the same for the back of the radio. You just pull them out, and it's coming out, coming out of the vehicle, those little harnesses, and you just swap the unit, you put in this one, and you just plug them back in. That's all I had to do. This right here, there is nothing that goes in here for the CTS. This radio they use, or this navigation unit, I believe they used it in other Cadillac vehicles. I think, like for instance, the STS, maybe the XLR. I'm not sure which ones, but this right here would have been utilized in other vehicles. It's the whole mass production thing. They just make one unit that can be used in multiple cars. This thing isn't used in the CTS. This right here is not either. This is something totally different. No one even knows what that is, according to the DIYs, presumably for a different car. This right here is the antenna hookup. The cable that comes from your antenna for the XM, or not the XM, but the FM and AM radio, that plugs in right there. On the radio it looks the same. And this right here is for a GPS antenna. And oh, hold on a second. Let me grab something for a second. Just leave that for a second. Yep. Oh. A second. I just recently bought this. I bought it before I knew that the unit wasn't going to work, but this right here is the navigation, or the GPS antenna. Cost me $78 from Amazon, and just it drills into the car, and here's the cord. Comes right here, and it would plug in right here on the unit, as you can see. So looks like I'm not going to be using that, or at least hopefully I will be. But either with this unit, or one day I'll buy another unit. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you that. Sorry if this is getting boring. I just thought you'd find this interesting. Anyway, that's what the back of your unit looks like. Here's the fan, obviously. That has no application. That has no application. This is what's used in the CTS, and this is the FM AM radio. This is the GPS. Anyway. So I just thought you'd find that interesting. Maybe not. So that's everything I've got so far, and basically I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling here. It's been great working with you, and I'm so happy that you are willing to take it back, and that you're willing to work with me so much on this. And like I said, I'm terribly sorry that I even have to ask you to return it, because I remember that you said that you were planning on spending the $419 on Christmas presents and things like that, and I totally understand that. I as well, basically I'm not, real loose on money. I'm kind of tight on money myself, and so yeah, I couldn't really afford to keep the unit if it wasn't going to work. So basically, my personal plans are if it's unable to be repaired and I do return it, I'll either try and find another unit to install, because like I said, I already bought that GPS antenna and various other things. Total of probably $200 worth of supplies to install this thing. So if I can't get it working with this unit, then I'll probably eventually buy a new unit. Might go and spend the money on new wheels. We'll see what happens. Maybe just Christmas presents. Well, I don't know. Anyway, like I said, it's been great working with you, and no, I don't blame you at all for any of this. I understand what it's like to buy something and then resell it and then find out that it wasn't it wasn't working and it's not, and like it looks as if you sold it to me. From your if I was in your position, I would feel guilty as if like I had sold it to someone and suspecting that they think that I knew it didn't work, when in reality it's just that the guy who sold it to you, well, anyway, I don't know where I'm going with this. Basically, I'm just saying it's I don't think it's anybody's fault. I completely respect and think that you just didn't know about this. Anyway, I'm pretty tired and just rambling here, so I'll end this, and thanks for watching. See ya.